So when you are frustrated, you need to spend time this weekend. What frustrates you? Look at the headline for today. Morning blessing. I am telling you. So, why are you frustrated? I am asking that question. Why? Why are you frustrated? We don't know why we are frustrated. In many cases, we do not understand our frustration. So, why are you frustrated? We are frustrated. Why? And one of the things that matters is what it is that's going on in your life. Remember yesterday I said today was going to be something to carry with you. So it's why are you frustrated? Why are you frustrated? Why are you feeling stuck, unsettled, or uninspired? Why? We all need to understand this, because I give you a deeper morning blessing on a Friday. So you can take it and you can muddle, you can inflect, you can think. Why? Because my desires are not being fulfilled. Many people are telling me why. Because my desires are not being fulfilled. That's why they feel frustrated, unsettled, uninspired. So today we're going to have a real conversation, raw, revealing, and healing. So tell me, are you going to participate? Put your comments in there. What are you feeling today? So let's get together. Let's dive into this inflection together. Frustration is energy in motion. When you're frustrated, don't you see how you be absorbed, right? Energy that's been blocked. It's your soul saying you are not aligned with the life you came here to live. When you feel frustration, it's not because you are not doing your best. You are going in another lane that is not your lane, and you feel it. We know it. We just do not stop in the moment to say, you know what? I don't want to do this. I don't like being here. I have to move from here. Instead, we tighten up and we hold on to that is discomforting to our very soul. Our essence is taking a hit. And then you wonder why you have a headache. And you wonder why you cannot think straight. And you're dry and you're feeling like, I need water does not quench my thirst anymore. Nothing is giving me what I desire. Yeah. And that is strictly from being frustrated. So when I say frustration is energy in motion, energy that is blocked, and your soul saying, hey, you're not going the way you came here to go. It's not telling that. Now ask yourself this powerful question. Carry that question with you. What challenge am I facing right now that's stopping me from manifesting my dream? In order to answer that question, you have to go in stillness and silence. You cannot call a friend. You cannot call a neighbor. You cannot call anybody, your confidant, your best friend, and ask them that question. Especially the best friend that is outside of you. So, you're saying, I'm going crazy again, but I'm always there. You have an internal best friend, and we know the answer, but we are too fearful to get it, to go and say what it is. What challenge am I facing now that is causing me to not get where I want to go, that's stopping me from manifesting my dream? What is the challenge, you ask? And when you ask that question, you need to stop in place. If you're chewing, you should stop chewing. Whatever you're doing, you should stop it and just breathe and feel it. We have to ask those questions of ourselves, not our friend. They are going to give you their version of that, and it's not yours, it's theirs. Again, your soul is saying, hey, we're not aligned. You're not doing what you came here to do. What is wrong with you? So let's name it. Let's not sugarcoat it. Let's put it out on the table that everybody can see it. Others constantly remind me that I am now retired and I should stop and relax. And the very next person that tells me that, I'm going to punch them in the nose. No, I can't. They put me in jail. So, yeah, what is it? Do people tell you what to do? Or do people want you to come and sit? There are people who will call you and say, would you like to come visit and sit with me or come and chat? No, you're going to be gossiping and you do not want to do that. Good morning, everybody. Listen to me. Others constantly remind me that I am not retired and I should stop and relax. Can you imagine I stop? Think about me. Those of you who really know me, stop. Wouldn't you call the police and have me arrested? Because you know that's not me. I can stop and read. I can stop and meditate just like that. And it's not that my mind stays on my breath or my heartbeat or the thought or the words. It wanders. But I can stop. And you want me to stop and do nothing. You know, yesterday I had a meeting with a young lady that helps people to raise their level, their buying, what they do. And I spoke with her. So then I was talking to my son and I was telling him the experience. And he said to me, well, what do you do now? Like he is on the verge and he knows he was going to get it right back. He was on the verge to tell me, well, Mom, I know. What do you want me to do? That's my question I asked him that. I said, Michael, really? You want me to sit in that house by myself and do not do this? Because of my age. So he said, what are you doing now? I said, I'm washing my hand and I'm standing on one leg because I need to keep those legs healthy. And he said, okay, I get it. But you have to get it. Because you cannot stop. People that tell you to chill and sit down, you do not want to do that. A body in motion stays in motion. Motion is lotion. I'm expected to slow down, to stop chasing, to just sit back and fade into the background. Really? If you're looking for someone to be a speaker at any of your events that you're planning, get in touch with me. My email address is right here. And you can contact me and I would love to give you more about making life choices to you or any of the topic on living a fulfilled life. Have a great day. I have to chase a rabbit out of my vegetable garden. I sent the hose at it the other day. I haven't got time for that. I'm the crazy woman. And the older you get, the more demanding it is for yourself. So if that sounds familiar, if so, then I ask you, that deep question for reflection, I'm going to ask you, let's go deeper. I want you to write down or meditate on each of those. What are others offering you in exchange for giving up your dreams? If somebody tells you to let it go, you're too old, what are they giving you in exchange? You cannot just give away and not receive, or you have to understand, hey, you want to tell me I should stop this, then replace it. That's what I said to him. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to? You want to sit in your house, wherever you are, and think, well, Mom is just sitting at home twiddling her thumbs. Really? That's what you want? I want you to be like my parents. It was like we didn't have cell phones and thing, and it was like, where are they? So you have to ask, we have to ask each other, like, Eric, are they in England? Where are they? Are they in France? Where are they? Are they at Lourdes? Where are they? It was always, where are they? They left in April and they made a wrong, stopped in wherever they're going, and they went back to Dominica by October, I think, I'm not sure. But they were everywhere. And when they couldn't travel, it didn't matter. But they were well into their 80s doing their thing, and you are telling me to stop. So why are they frustrating you? What are others offering you in exchange for giving up what it is you desire in your life? They're going to give you their friendship, their approval. Do you really need somebody else's approval to be you? People tell me, Tessa-Marie, I couldn't get up early. No, you choose not to get up early. I cannot get up late because when I get up late, I feel as if I have to catch up with the day. You don't have to get up like me at 4:15. You do not have to, but you need to get up to realize you have to be ready for the day. It's like having a ticket to get on a train and you're entering Union Station and the train is going and you're waving. It's not going to stop for you. Your dream, goal, and desire does not need your friendship of your friends for that. It does not need that they are going to talk to you about their approval. They don't need that either. You don't have to get it. You just have to be the amazing and wonderful you that you were created to be. Is that all? Is that enough? No, it's not. Have you truly asked yourself what it would feel like not to have their friendship? What would it feel like? That person that tells you to stop. Oh, you're too much. And then I'm too much. I look like I'm a gallon. And for them, who is only a pint, they cannot see what a gallon can do because they are sitting in a pint. And your friends are like that. And it's not their fault. They too have their journey. They might be aligned with that life of just, and that's cool for them. But if you're fiery, if you're dynamite, if you have a project, if you have a desire, or if you want to just sit and watch the world go by, knock yourself out. But if you know what you're feeling, you're frustrated, then you're not aligned. Is it fair or loyalty keeping you in place? Is it fair or loyalty? When somebody shows you who they are the first time, Maya Angelou said to us, believe them. Sometimes you put your all into another human being, and it's not that you want it to be reciprocated back to you. You don't know, you don't want that. But when they step on that hand that fits them or bite it, like the old people say, the older generation, I have to remember where I am, that you don't bite the hand that fits you. You have to stop feeding, it hurts. And then my friends that are spiritual, oh, well, the Bible said 70 times 70. Well, I said there's a limit though. It didn't say 70 times 70. Multiply 70 by 70 and cut to that point and stop. So we have to understand those things. When you are with these individuals, are you elated? The people that is causing you to sit still and not do what are you charged? Or are you wondering when can I go or when are they leaving my house? I don't like drop-ins. It just a drop-in. You know the worst drop-ins you can have is those that come on a Sunday and they stay till past 6. Sunday at that time, you have to be ready for Monday. You don't need that. Change that. Because when they leave, that's when you have to start getting ready for Monday morning, right? Whether you work at home or you have to go somewhere or get people ready for school, you don't need this. So what are you allowing others to do with you that is frustrating you? You're not aligned. You do and you help friends, your system, family. And then when they decide they do not need it, like we have a cousin that just cut off her brothers and her sisters and everybody, just like that. Because she's going to have surgery on her knee and she doesn't want any negative energy. Nobody could find her. Finally, somebody called her daughter and the daughter laughed. She's here. And she doesn't want negative energy. So then that is all through the fall. January, she calls, hello, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? You did not have the common decency to say you're going away to the, and that person. So are you going to go back there to get it again so you feel frustrated? No, you're not. So let's filter this through your 5 pillars. We have to. Emotional prosperity. Do you feel joy and passion with those around you, or are you just being polite? You're in a book club. You're in a group. And you just go because you've known them since childhood, since you've been working with them, and you show up. And the conversation is not flowing, it's not pushing, it's not pulling, it's not stimulating, and you're just, and you eat. And then you wonder why you have indigestion. Because you're not in there, you're not elated, you're not feeling great. So when you look at mental prosperity now, are our conversations inspiring? Are you growing mentally? Are you stimulated and involved? So you get together and you have this thing, but you cannot share your dream, goal, and desire with others because you know they're going to put you down. I didn't even ask for the opinions I got. I didn't say, hey, what do you think? Should I continue to do this or should I do this? Should I enter there? Should I write a book? Should I do this? I didn't ask. But yet, they had to go in there to push me So you have to shake it off, like the songwriter woman said, shake it off, let it go. Sometimes the person you let go, it will come back because you've been there serving forever. It will trigger a memory, but it will live. If you hold on, you know what frustrates you because you want to help and they cannot even realize that you are an individual with your own needs and you cannot constantly be babysitting them or helping them or listening, or they need to find their own. I understand mental illness, yes, then there are people for that. Are you one of the people for that? Sometimes we're not, and you're all frustrated, but that is not your journey. And sometimes we do it with adults and adult children and people in our life that demand that we give more than we have. They cannot take enough from your gallon, because when they take it, you're pouring from a gallon into a pint. It's going to spill over. It's going to spill over, and it's never enough. It's never enough. And you feel frustrated with your giving and giving. So sometimes you have to walk away. And is your body energized or drained after being in their presence? After you have left or listened, do you go, oh boy, do you do that? Do you get in your car and you need a moment for you to just get yourself grounded so you can drive home? Are you? So your physical prosperity is hurting here. Next step, you look at it and you're drained. Mentally, the conversation do not inspire. Emotionally, they leave you wanting more. You feel, you're just there, okay. Spiritually, do you feel elated and purposeful or muted and hesitant to speak up? Because you might ruffle the feathers. Or they might dismiss you because they don't want to hear you. You are too much. Remember, you are too much already. So all of that you have to remember. So when you are frustrated, you need to spend time this weekend. What frustrates you? I opened just for fun, or for 7 minutes today, which was supposed to be 5, about financial stuff. So let's look at financial prosperity. What are you frustrated about in your finances? That's question. Everybody have an answer. Cost of living, cost of that. Are you taking steps, though, towards building your dream or holding back to maintain acceptance? Are you saving $1? Are you starting? You are 45 to 65 and you are in my group here. You are younger and you're still here. What I am saying to you is get ready, because you have to maintain your finances so that it can match with the other pillars, so you can have the money to enable you to do physical things, to do charity work and spiritually if you want to do that, or to turn around and mentally take a course, learn something new. This is all we have to understand, that this is going to make it amazing if you take the time to push forward and realize your finances is important. And when you're spending, stop. I keep saying you do not need 30 bags of rice. You cannot use them, or pasta, all of that. Come on. And because it's on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it. It will be on sale again. And you have to know how to manage your money. So we always have our affirmations, right? So let's look at our morning blessings together with power and clarity. Affirmation. You are frustrated, and you know that. We all go through some frustration or the other. It could be something that's not working in your home. It could be something you need to get fixed, and you just haven't found the right person. It needs something to health-wise, mental health, emotional health. Why are you flying off the handle? Your emotions reacts to anything your 5 senses feels. See, hear, taste, and touch. And then mental is the ability to recall what you know and apply it at the right time appropriately in the moment. Physical is to allow your body, with your help, to do what it is supposed to do, to be able to get up of a chair, Put your feet on the floor. Bend to pick something up. So do this. Sweep. Anything. Go qigong. Any kind of movement that is simple yet so effective. Then spiritually, everybody is okay. There is nothing wrong with anybody, as there is nothing wrong with you. You are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. They are okay, especially if 60, 40, 50 years they've been going that way and they seem to be alive, then they're okay. Accept them as okay. And accept yourself as okay. And know, because of spirituality, you have to say, I cannot feed you anymore. I don't mean food. I cannot put more into you at the moment. You need to take all what you have heard and do something. It's not working. You're frustrated. Get help. Your finances is a mess. You owe more than you make. You spend more than you make. Nobody can help you to fix that. Another consolidation loan, another loan is not working. It is not. It's to stop using your house as a piggy bank. They're advertising reverse mortgage, this mortgage, that mortgage. And I understand that. But if you were a born spender and you're at that time and you're still spending without help, you are going to find yourself in there. So all of that, reflect when you're frustrated. What frustrates me? What is frustrating me? If it's I cannot retain, watch your foods. You're feeling sick in your stomach. Watch what you eat. Do something about it. Your skin is dry. Remember, I just put the castor oil. You see how quickly it absorbed it? It's not even half an hour, and it has absorbed it. It needs it. You're feeling itchy. Find out why. There's so many things that frustrates us. Simple things. Nagging, constantly keeping us awake. What did you do? So we need to understand where that frustration is coming from. If it's something that's from inside of us and we can fix it, then we need to fix it. But it's the saddest thing of all, and I saved that for just now. Most of our frustrations comes from outside of us. We allow people's behavior to affect us. We allow the news media to tell us it's all doom and gloom. They tell us everything. They had a depression in all those years ago. They had some sort of COVID in 1919. All of that. Humans have lived through it and came out on the other side. It's not all doom and gloom, but they have to keep you there. That's what's make the money. We need to stop looking at the world from the lenses belonging to others, because we're looking out of us. It's time we draw in and realize, I am 72, you can say. I am 45, I'm 56. And I'm alive, I can walk, I'm turning 40, I'm having some challenges, if menopause or all of those things, fine. But other women have gone through that before. So when we are feeling that frustration, we need to understand that we have control for ourselves, not for our children's frustration, our spouse's frustration. We can listen. And after 18, all we can give them is advice. We cannot tell them what to do. So stop burying your head in the sand and being frustrated by the actions and the thoughts, the behaviors of others when it has nothing, truly nothing to do with you. So one of the things we have to know for sure is step into the moment and get rid of the frustration that comes from outside. We have enough of our own. So when we take on the frustration of others, it really makes it challenging for ourselves and it ruins our health. Do not let your desires die to protect someone else. You want to do something, do not let it die. This man is on his bed and he's dying, and his dream, goals and desires are marching around him and saying, you're dying and you're taking me with you. You killed me. You never gave me a chance. The same man showed up in heaven and St. Peter said, stand here, do not move. And he said he saw a room full of white boxes wrapped in white bridal paper with those bright royal blue wide ribbon, tiny, all sorts of boxes. He was told not to go in, but he couldn't resist going in at that moment. He stepped in. He didn't wait. Just like on earth, he didn't think. He didn't stop. He didn't meditate. He didn't inflect. He just kept going. And he went in there. He came out confused, couldn't understand it. Looked at St. Peter and said to him, "Why are my names on these boxes?" And St. Peter said to him, "You know why? These were all the opportunities you had, but you were too busy matching with frustration to be able to take them, to open these boxes. These all belong to you. These were your gifts and talents, opportunities, and things you could have done. But you decided you're just going to keep going, not stopping, not inflecting, not resting, not being grateful, not stopping in the moment. Can I go back to fix it? No, you can." He looked again and the boxes were flying off the room. And where are they going? "Oh, that's the young man that you said that was too much, that just moved on your street. It's his now. He's using every opportunity he has to better his life." So we have to remember that. Do not let somebody else's comfort do it so that you protect their comfort. You are not retired from your dreams. Do not ever retire from your dream. Do not. They said the man that did Kentucky Chicken or what was in his 80s when he fried it or became a millionaire. I don't know. Then do not let others make you retire something you know you have. You are not finished. You're never finished. You're simply at the next most magnificent chapter of your life, of your purpose. So go together today, So let us look at what we are going to say to ourselves. I am wonderful. I've got what it takes to get me there. My dream is alive within me. And yes, it is this frustrating when you had a dream that you needed 20,000 people to see you and only 2 showed. But you 2 showed. 1 person came up. 1 person is here for you. And that's what mattered. Then you celebrate that so that it can grow. You say, they showed a plant that stinks. I forgot what it's called. This morning, and it's in San Francisco. It blooms, I think, it takes 10 years to bloom. And it's not pretty, but it's a flower and has a center and it stinks. And it will die soon. And in 5 years, it will bloom again. But there's everybody taking pictures of the once in a lifetime bloom. What are you taking a picture of that 1 person that you talked with today? Are you being grateful that you had a talk with your friend today? Are you grateful before you fall asleep at night and you didn't write it down? You need to write 5 things you're grateful for. You can't think of anything because you're looking for the big thing. I am so happy and grateful I got off the bed by myself. I'm so happy and grateful I brushed my own teeth. I'm so happy and grateful I made a cup of tea. I'm so happy and grateful I have a chair to sit in. I'm so happy and grateful I can see. And that is just little, ordinary, everyday thing. But frustration will go away when you start seeing and being grateful for the small acts that are in front of you, the small steps you took. And do not let your children or yourself or others when we wake up, we're tired. When we wake up, everything hurts. Does that mean I do not get up? That means I get up at 4:15. That means I stand outside for 5 minutes. I don't even know why, but I am there. That means I meditate for 35 minutes. And yes, during the meditation, my mind wanders and I pull it back to center. It goes again. I think they're more wandering than they're centering. So, but that will not stop me. Then yes, do I want to get off that chair of meditation and go exercise and stretch limbs that are pulling and not flexible as they were 30 years ago? No. I do them anyway, and then I feel better. So that's what it is. We have to manage the frustrations, and we need to claim. If it doesn't work for you, do not put it on your feet. If the shoes don't fit, do not wear it. You'll get bunions. You shouldn't do that. If a friend doesn't work with you, and it's a quiz, it's a gossip, it's a you don't like it, then don't do it. Continue to travel. You will find like-minded friends. You will find the people that gel with you. You do not have to wear the same pair of shoes that is worn out. You need to know there are times. They say there's seasons and there are reasons. There's people that come in your life for a time, at the right time. Never say, I missed it, because you didn't miss it. That was the right time. That was divine timing. And as long as you're breathing, hold on to your desires. Nobody can do it for you but you. And if you do your best, and that's where you got to, then that's it. If there was divine intervention and they didn't show up, well, too bad for divine intervention. It's up to you. You did your best. It doesn't matter what anybody else does.